What we have learnt from it and what I have from it is now that I have confidence that I've got one running in my own property that I have 24/7 experience of. So when I am speaking to people, I can now speak from personal experience of using it day to day myself and having it in my own house.
The Start Home project was designed to test whether giving newly trained installers a heat pump to install in their own home removed some of the barriers that they face when entering the heat pump industry. What we wanted to do through Start Home is test whether giving them a heat pump so that they can try fitting it, live with a heat pump, whether that basically helps them move forward and become more confident and more skilled at installing heat pumps for their customers moving forward.
A lot of schemes so far have been very focused on consumers, but the consumers need to have confidence in the installers that are undertaking the work. And this for us gave our members a chance to install a heat pump in their own home and see from a real life experience how it worked for them, because they're going to be the best salesmen, saleswomen out there to tell a consumer whether or not they should go down that route.
I've always been the one looking for the future. You can never rest on your laurels in anything in life, and the trade keeps evolving, and now we've adopted the heat pumps. I think most engineers are a wee bit frightened of it, scared of making the change. But if you, as I say, I go back to my young sons who work with me, you can train yourself to realise the simplicity and logically. It's just another heat source, and you get into the rhythm of plumbing it and how they have to be plumbed. And if you get a customer and they're speaking to you and they say, what do you have in your house? Oh, I've got a gas combi boiler. So why are you trying to sell me a heat pump if you've not got one, you're an engineer? So it's ideal if somebody says to you, well, I've got one in my house that works great.
Well, the biggest challenge is obviously that initial installation to get certified. That was something I didn't really know how I was going to circumvent other than to pay to install one in my own house, which is quite a big outlay. You know, when there's obviously the possibility that you might not be able to meet the criteria or something. When you're doing the training, it seems overwhelmingly difficult. It's just difficult to quantify what you're learning because there isn't something in front of you that you can actually like play with or practice with or, you know, work on or whatever. But yeah, definitely installing one and doing like pipe sizing, doing heat losses, and then like looking at my own home and figuring out how that was going to all work. It was really good practice on like how you would do it for a customer.
It's now given me an extra edge in that I feel that I can emphasise more the advantages than previously I would have been able to.
I would like to see a larger scale rollout where there can be a bit of hand-holding for the installer. One of the key things that we really struggle with is there's not enough funding to support the businesses, especially micro businesses. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of investment for them to take time off the work and learn about these things. But then to get that first installation that they might need to become MCS accredited as well, and obviously give that extra bit of confidence.
The Start Home project has been very successful. We've installed as part of the project almost 20 heat pumps, and the feedback that we're getting from installers is that they're actually really happy with the heat pumps that they've installed. Many of them told us that having a heat pump at home and having done that first installation is very beneficial to them because they now feel much more confident just discussing heat pump, and many of them actually said that they would use their home install as a display piece, mentioning it to their customers, just saying, I live with a heat pump, or even inviting customers to their house so that they can see what a heat pump actually looks like and what the installation process entails.